Welcome to object-oriented programming. In this video, I am going to discuss about C++ input-output operation. C++ uses the concept of streams to implement input-output operations. The input-output system in C++ is designed to work with a wide variety of devices, including terminals, disks, and tape drives. Each device is very different. The input-output system supplies an interface to the programmer. This interface is known as a stream. The stream is nothing but a sequence of bytes. It acts as either a source or destination. That is, it acts as source, that means from which the input data can be obtained, or it acts as a destination, that is, to which the output data can be sent. If you observe the figure, the program receives the input from the input device, like keyboard, through the interface called input stream. Okay. Similarly, the program sends some information, means output, to the output device, like display screen, through output stream interface. So the stream is, or the stream acts as an interface between input and output device. For input information, iStream is used. For output purpose, OStream is used. So the stream is nothing but it is a sequence of bytes. And what is input stream and what is output stream? That is, the direction of a flow of bytes is from the device to main memory. Then this will be considered as input operation. That is, it extracts the data from input device through input stream interface. That is known as input operation. Similarly, output operation is nothing but opposite case. The direction of a flow of bytes from memory, that is the main memory, to device, that is the display screen. That means the program inserts bytes into output stream. So that operation is known as output operation. Okay. So the input operation means it extracts the data from the input device. The output operation means the program inserts some information to output device through output stream interface. This is the input operation and output operation. In C++ programming, for writing purpose or for printing purpose, the statement used is cout statement. In C programming, printf is used. In C++, cout statement is used. What is cout means? It is a predefined object. That is, the predefined object cout is an instance of OStream class. OStream is nothing but output stream. Okay. So cout is a predefined object that represents standard output stream. It uses insertion operator. That is, it inserts output into screen or some storage device. What is output operation? The output operation is nothing but the program sends some information or output to output device through output stream interface. So the cout uses insertion operator, causes the string in double quotes to be displayed on the screen. The general form is cout insertion operator, your expression or your string. So if you see the example, cout insertion operator in double quotations, welcome to C++. That is, the welcome to C++ message is to be displayed on the screen. So the cout statement has two uses. One is it is used to display some text on the screen, and second, it is used to display the program output also onto the screen. So this is the case. If you observe the figure, same. What is the output operation? The output operation is nothing but the program inserts some data to output device through OStream interface. So see, here the variable part means expression or anything, some text or anything. So the cout uses the insertion operator, and cout is nothing but an object, and the information is passed to output device. So for that, the cout statement is used. So finally, cout is nothing but it is a predefined object of OStream class. OStream is nothing but output stream. And these are the examples. In the first example, the text hello world is displayed on the screen using cout statement. Similarly, in the second expression, some expression is there, some evaluating expression. So that expression is to be displayed on the screen and final result. And the third one, the insertion operator must be used to separate various items in the output stream. If you consider, you have to calculate average in your program, and finally the average is the result. You want to display that result. So for that purpose, you have to use the cout statement again. So cout insertion operator, the message, the average is, that is to be displayed on the screen, and again insertion operator, the value of average. So the insertion operator must be used to separate the various items in the output stream. This is the case. And next one, standard input stream, that is the cin. It is used for reading purpose. In C programming, scanf is used. In C++, cin statement is used. What is cin statement? It is nothing but it is a predefined object of input stream, that is iStream. What is the use of input operation? It extracts the information from the input device through input stream interface. That is the direction of flow of bytes from device to main memory. That is known as input operation. For input operation, we use the statement called cin statement. The predefined object cin is an instance of iStream class, that is input stream. It is used to read a value or values from console, that is input device. It extracts the data from the input device and assigns that data to variable declared in your program. That is the use. The cin uses extraction operator, that is a greater than symbol. The general form for cin is cin extraction operator variable, your program variable. Similarly, another variable 2. If you observe the example cin, in your program two variables are there, that is number 1 and number 2. Those two variables are to be read from the console, that is input device, by using the statement cin extraction operator number 1 and number 2. This is the pictorial representation of a cin statement, that is the input operation, that is the direction of flow of bytes from device, the input device like a keyboard to program memory using input stream interface. So that is, it extracts the data from the input device to the memory. So cin, the extraction operator, and the variable, your variable, that is, it assigns the data to variable declared in your program. This is the case. See the examples. So C in extraction operator length, C in extraction operator width. Simple. You may use a sequence of extraction operators in the same input statement. That is, you can write it as one statement, C in extraction operator length and extraction operator width. That is multiple variable case. And we will typically prompt for one item at a time using cout and read into variables one at a time using cin. See the example below. It's for understanding purpose. And next, in order to implement or in order to execute input and output operation, you must include the directive IO stream. You must include the header file IO stream, input output stream. So you must use #include IO stream or #include IO stream.h. This directive causes the programmer to add the contents of input output operations to your program. If you consider the modern C++ compilers, the modern C++ compilers support two statements, #include IO stream, and the immediate statement is using namespace std. What is namespace? Namespace is nothing but it is a declarative region in which all C++ programming elements are defined. Again, I repeat, it is a declarative region in which all C++ programming elements are defined. And namespace is a new concept introduced by ANSI C++ committee. This defines a scope for the identifiers that are used in your program. For using the identifiers defined in the namespace scope, we must define or we must include the using directive, like using namespace std. Here std is the namespace where standard class libraries are defined. Okay, and finally, for modern C++ compilers, the C++ compilers use the two statements #include IO stream using namespace std. In that namespace, all the C++ libraries, standard library, all the C++ standard libraries are defined. There is the case. Some old compilers may not support these two statements. In that particular case, you have to write it as a #include IO stream.h. So finally, in order to implement input output operations, you must include the header file IO stream. Yeah, I will explain the input output operation with some examples. So in the first example, that is a cout statement example. So if you observe the program, #include IO stream using namespace std. So this is the header file and this is the namespace section, and next one main section. In that main part, the statement is cout insertion operator welcome to C++ programming in quotations. That is, cout is nothing but it is a predefined object of OStream class. This is the insertion operator, and this is the text to be displayed on the screen. Okay, and finally the statement is return 0. Here the main function returns by default an integer type. So if you observe the output, what is the output? The output is welcome to C++ programming. So the cout is used to print some text on the screen, or the second usage of cout is to print the program output onto the screen. This is the case. And if you consider this example, that is example 2, the aim of this example is use of a scene statement. So here in the program, again pre-processed directory section, namespace, and the main section. In that main part, one variable is declared, that is int a. So a is a variable of a type integer, and the next statement is cout, enter the value of a, using cout statement. That is, it prompts the user to input a value. This is the comment line, right? Endl is nothing but end line. It is used to insert a new line. And cin extraction operator, and the variable is a. That is, it extracts the information from the input device like a keyboard and assigns that input to the variable a. That is, it assigns the inputted value to variable a by using cin statement. And after that, the value a, I want to display the value a on screen. So it can be done by using again cout statement. So cout, the insertion operator, the value of a is some message, and next again insertion operator, the a variable, and finally return 0. So if you observe the output, so first the cout statement is executed, enter the value of a. So if you press 10, that is, it extracts the information 10 from the input device and assign the 10 value to variable a. After that, again we use the cout statement for printing a value. If you observe the output, the value of a is 10. So this is the example for input operation. And one more example, that is addition of two numbers, simple example. Same program, that is hash include IOStream using namespace std. This is same int main. In that for implementing addition program, we require 3 variables. One is a, another one is a b, another one is c. So c is used for storing purpose, and cout, enter the values of a and b, some message. It prompts the user to input a value and read the variables a and b using cin statements. Here we observe 2 statements are to be defined. That is a cin a, one statement, again cin extraction operator b. You can write it as a one statement also. That is cin extraction operator a and extraction operator b. And that you have to write the logic part. That logic is addition of two numbers a plus b. That a plus b is stored in c variable. And finally, I want to display the output of addition. So using the cout statement, insertion operator, the message is addition is, and the output is available in C, so that value is to be printed. This is the program. If you observe the output, first the cout statement is executed, enter the values of A and B. So enter the values 20 and 30. So it extracts the information from the keyboard input device and assigns the 20 to A and 30 to B through input stream interface. And after that, the A value is 20 and B value is 30. The corresponding addition operation is performed, 20 plus 30. So that 50 is stored in C. And finally, I want to display the output C. Using the cout statement, addition is C. So this is the case. Addition is 50. So this is about the input output operations used in C++. Thank you.